All right, hole number 8 of the Great Outdoors Tournament. It is Monday's practice round in the Ricky Division. Let's go to hole number 8. So we're at Greenock Point. Golf Clash Notebook still doesn't have this tournament up in its list, so I'm just going through by hole here. So Greenock Point, this is par 4 hole 8. All right. There's several ways. There's lots of different ways to play this, but my pony this tournament's going to be using this rough up here, and I'm going to do a rough bump to get on. The big question here is how much wind or how much topspin to put on it in order to come out of that rough but still stick on the green. So one of my notes said a half topspin, and one of my notes said 3 topspin. So it's somewhere in that area. I'll have to practice it a few times, and we'll just have to see what it looks like. I'm doing a 10% wind adjustment. I'm bringing an extra mile and a katana. Now, if you're playing in the back one and you're bouncing it over, you're going to need to bring in your extra mile and a marlin. Katana. We're going to take bag number 1. That should be able to get me out of any trouble. 10% wind adjustment, key. If the wind is blowing like it normally does, which is in a forward moving direction, almost pure tailwind, this wind adjustment down here is very difficult because the sand gets in the way and the sand distorts the ring. So we're coming into this area right here. I want to be as much in the center of this as possible. Put 1 topspin on it. So it's 3. So that's about a ring and a half. That'd be 3-3. So it's just a titch over a ring and a half. And then the goal is to hit perfect. Hit it great to the left. Now, anywhere you get down here where you have a chip or a putt, let's not get greedy on this hole. Is there a hole-in-one shot on a par 4? You bet. Do we care? Not really. The goal here is to get an eagle. Don't get greedy. Especially because of the trajectory to get right to the hole, you put this sand more in play. And so any place that you can get yourself down there, I would have preferred, if I would have hit it great or perfect instead of great to the left, it would have carried in the rough a little bit farther, and I don't know where I would have came out. But any place that you can get down here, if you can set it up so that you can hit it great to the left or the right and still end up with a short chip or a putt like where I'm at, then that was a success. The goal here is not to try and get hole-in-one. The goal here is to secure an eagle. That's what'll win you this tournament. This is a critical hole. Hit it great to the left. That should still be in the hole. In the hole. Now, even though I'm practicing, I try and I'll miss putts, but when you're coming onto the green, you've got to practice those shots in order to get good at them. In order to have confidence that, hey, I can make this shot. Like, I got this in the bag. When you get to that point, you want to go, hey, I got where I needed to get. Now I just need to make that chip on and move on. With an inbringer, I would do this more as a backspin hop to get in the hole as opposed to trying to do the topspin. Our opponent did make their shot. Excellent. Good game. Eagle, eagle. You've got to get an eagle on this hole. The other 2 par 4s are very difficult eagles, and if you can pick them up, hey, that is awesome. But that hole right there, we have to get, I mean, if you want to be in the top 5, you're going to have an eagle on that. You're going to have to play consistent on all the rest of the holes and not drop shots, but you're going to have to pick that shot up. That's a must. And I still got a little bit of work to do on that. I would have liked to have seen what that 1 topspin did on a perfect shot. All right, that was hole number 8. I'm going to have to make sure I lose the next one. I don't want anybody up here sandbagging me and ended up qualifying with a 5. That would be bad. What do we got up here at the top? So minus 12 is the minimum score we're looking for here. So it should you don't want to shoot anything less than a minus 12, and what your goal should be is minus 15. That's picking up all 3 of the par 4s. So if you can pick up one of the par 4s, the one we just played, that puts you at minus 13, and that's that separation between that one shot is what will put you in the top 10. And if you pick them both up, then you're starting to eke towards the top 5 where you've got a shot at a banner. So that hole right there is super critical. All right, that was hole number 8 of the Great Outdoors Tournament in Monday's practice round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.